Right then, this is Friday Flyer highlights. We've got Cory Rees versus Christian Laurie. Cory Rees is to break first. This is a race to 4 in the first round of the Friday Flyer. Cory comes up with a dry break, giving Chris a chance to clear the table. Chris is going to take reds first, taking the red to the bottom right down pocket. Plays it well, opens up the red, and leaves himself a shot on the red to the bottom left hand pocket. The footage is slightly corrupted here, but it does get better after the next couple of shots. He takes the red to the bottom left and leaves himself straight on the red to the top left hand pocket next. The footage does get better now, just bear with it for one moment. He takes this red now to the bottom left hand pocket and leaves himself a shot on the red to the bottom right. Plays this well and comes back up the table to leave himself a shot on the red to the top left hand pocket. Plays it well and comes across the table to leave himself a shot on the red to the right middle. He plays topspin off this cushion now, which causes the cue ball to glide, and he plays the black off the yellow into the middle pocket to go 1-0 up. Chris Laurie to break now. The footage of that corrupted. He potted a yellow off the break, and now he's going to take reds. He's taking the red to the top right down pocket, leaving himself a shot on the red to the left middle pocket. Just drops it in, leaves himself a shot on the red to the same pocket he just used. Jabs out in, leaves himself straight on the red to the right middle pocket. Plays it with top right hand side to leave himself a shot on the red to the left middle pocket. He's got to make sure to leave himself a shot now on the red to the right middle pocket, because that's the only pocket it goes to, and he plays it really well. Has to free the black with a shot, and he does that, but he can't pot it in the bottom left hand pocket because the yellow just above is blocking it. So he plays the double and he just about gets it. 2-0 to Christian Laurie. Cory Rees to break now. Hits him really well. Slightly fortunate not to go in off but there. So Cory's got a chance now to get a point on the board. Takes this yellow now into the top right hand pocket. Leaves himself a shot on the yellow to the right middle pocket. This is a great shot here. He plays this with a bit of pace and opens the cluster on the bottom left hand side of the table, leaving himself a straight shot on the yellow to the bottom left. Just drops it in with a nice little stop shot, leaves himself dead straight on the one to the top left. The footage of this is corrupted again, and he hits the far jaw first, then the near jaw, and the yellow goes to the top of the middle of the table. So Chris now is coming to the table with fairly open reds. He hasn't really got any problem balls apart from the one at the top of the table, which he's going to try and play on now. He wanted to play into the yellow there, I think, but he comes too far and he's left himself really awkward now. So he's going to try and take this red to the bottom left, and he goes in off. So Cory comes back to the table with ball in hand here, and Cory isn't going to miss from here. He decides to take Chris's red off the table first, leaving himself a straight shot on the yellow to the bottom right hand pocket. Just tops it through to leave himself an angle on the yellow to come up the table for his last yellow. He plays that well and leaves himself a nice angle just to screw back off the right hand side cushion and leave himself a shot on the black to the right middle pocket. He's not going to miss from here, so to go 2-1, Cory makes the black, and it's Chris Laurie's turn to break. Chris smashes him up, and he gets a red in the top left-hand pocket. The balls are slightly awkward now, so Chris is going to take the yellow to the left middle pocket first. I think he tried playing into the black but came too far. Nevertheless, he's going to play the yellow to the bottom right to go into the black again, and he just about misses it. Should have played it with a bit of topspin rather than stun. Nevertheless, he's got a yellow to the left middle pocket, and he plays it well, leaving himself a shot on the red to the right bottom right pocket. Plays with a top to come off the bottom cushion, but doesn't quite come far enough. He wanted to leave himself at the top of the table to play one of the two yellows into the middle. He's forced to play safe. Left Cory come back to the table, and he's going to take the red to the left middle pocket now. It's a good pot, but he puts the red on the right hand side of the table safe onto the top cushion. He's going to take the red now to the bottom left hand pocket. Plays it well and uses a bit of top left hand side to come to the left side of the table to play the red to the top left pocket. It's a big shot now to free the cluster, and he just misses it, and he's fuming with himself. So Chris has got a fairly easy layout now. He's going to take the yellow to the bottom right hand pocket. Plays it well, uses the red to hold the cue ball. Slightly awkward shot because the cue ball and the yellow ball are so close together. He's got to get a bit of action on his cue ball to come off 2-3 cushions to leave himself a shot on the yellow to the left middle pocket. He plays it really well. Leaves himself a nice angle now just to screw the ball towards the right hand side of the table to come down and leave himself a fairly straight shot at the black. He plays it really well. So this black is to go 3-1 up, and he gets it. So it's 3-1 to Christian Laurie. Cory reaches turn to break. Smashes him up and gets a yellow in the left middle pocket and a red in the right middle pocket, and yellows have gone absolutely awful. So Cory now takes reds, taking the red to the bottom right hand pocket first. He's going to play a cross double now to also free the black, but he doesn't quite play hard enough, and the red stops dead. So Chris has got a tough layout now. She's going to play safe, and he gets kicked in off, which is slightly unfortunate. So Cory comes to the table now with a fairly open layout on reds. He's just going to pot Chris's yellow, so it's out the way for the red, so he has a choice on what pocket he wants to pot that red. He's going to play it now, and he's going to play it to the top right hand pocket. Just coming down the table to leave himself a shot on the red to the top left hand pocket. Screws it back slightly to leave himself a shot on the red to the left middle pocket now. Leaves himself a nice angle to screw back towards the left hand side of the table and get a little bit closer to the black. Plays it well, and an easy black to go 3-2. Chris Laurie to break. Chris to break now. Hits him decently, gets a red in the top left hand pocket. He's going to take yellows, I think. Yeah, taking the yellow to the left middle pocket first. Leaves himself a shot on the yellow to the right middle pocket. Got slightly fortunate on position there, and leaves himself a shot on the yellow to the bottom left, and plays into the problem ball on the cushion. The footage is corrupted again, I apologise, but he potted that yellow into the left middle pocket. Leaves himself a shot on the yellow to the top right. Plays that well, so he's got 2 balls in the black just to win. Slightly awkward this is, and he just misses it. Hits it too thick. So we have a massive safety exchange now because Cory's red is tied up with the black, and Chris doesn't want to pot his yellows because the black is also tied up. And then we get to this point where Cory takes the chance, and he's got a red to the left middle, a red to the right middle, and then the red to the left middle pocket, and then an easy finish. Just topping through on this red to the bottom right to play the black into the same pocket. So an easy black for 3-all. Cory to break. You'd expect Cory to have a breaking dish at least once in this game, so if he does it, he goes on to win. The balls aren't the best. Cory taking the yellow to the middle right pocket first, and then he leaves himself a shot on the yellow to the bottom left. Just drops it in, leave himself an angle on the bottom yellow to the bottom right hand pocket. Screwing back up the table. He nudges that red into the yellow to make it slightly easier. She's left himself a shot on this yellow to the top left hand pocket. He didn't want to hit the job there. He wanted to play the red to the right middle pocket but not have so much angles. He's going to have to screw it off 3 cushions, and the angles are all wrong. He's just about got a shot on the yellow to the top right pocket. It's a tough pot, especially to get position on the yellow. He misses the pot, and Chris Laurie's got an open table now on reds to take these out and to win. He takes the red to the bottom right hand pocket first. Just drops it in, doesn't have to do anything with the cue ball. Plays the red to the same pocket with a touch of screw to leave himself straight on the red to the left middle pocket. Tops it through, leaves himself an angle on the red to the bottom left pocket and comes off the right hand side cushion. Nudges into the black, leaves himself an easy finish now. Just drops this one into the top right, leave himself an angle to come back down to play the black in the middle. Just one pot for the frame, he gets it, and he's left himself straight on the black. To go 4-3 up and to win, he gets it. Thank you for watching the video. If you want to see more content like this, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe.